emotion. Call it a mom's adoration.
What is up, guys? Is here playing 16 personalities. So technically, as you have already seen on many YouTubers, they've been taking tests of what to do or what their personalities are, and or like more likely it's mostly like quizzes or this personality tests. But let's go on the first question. You find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Actually, I disagree. No, what the lol, sorry. Disagree. I mean, can I not? Okay, so we should definitely agree. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. I disagree. No, but you try to respond to your emails soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. I disagree because mostly I don't have any emails. I find it easy to stay relaxed and focused even when there is some pressure. Yes, I do that. Like school projects kind of thing, hard stuff, and all I have to do is inhale, exhale, just breathe, then I'm relaxed technically. You do not usually initiate conversations. I actually disagree because I'm the one that sometimes the one that I am the one that initiate most conversations and groups. You rarely do something just out of sheer I rarely do that. Sometimes I do like I forgot that one. Let's just agree in the middle actually. So next, if it's superior to other people. A little bit agree. There we go. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. Actually, I'm always adaptable, no matter what. So more likely, I'll be also. Let's go. This one's hard. Do we agree that? Yeah, let's agree. The one I'm very sorry, guys, if I don't press the big guys. Are usually highly motivated. Actually, yes. But what? Why that done? There we go. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Actually, that is true. The biggest one. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. Yes. Your home and work environments are quite tidy. Let's disagree a little bit. Teeny little bit. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Yes, I more agree. Consider yourself more practical than creative. Yes, I agree. People can rarely upset you. I agree in the middle. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Yes. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Disagree in the middle. In the discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. I agree because if you know the truth, then at least people will know, and you don't have to be. You have to lie and some stuff, but like legit, saying the truth is more important because people's sensitivities. I know that the, everybody's sensitive actually in their own quiet way. But still, let's just go to the next question. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. disagree in this because sometimes, or actually most of the time. Oh wait, lol, no wrong. I agree that I worry about. Oh wait, I disagree. Lol. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organized approach. Hmm. I mean, I would like to be a methodical, organized. So I'm gonna disagree on random energy spikes. Are often envious of others. Are certainly not. I mean, people might say that because of the name of Septic Delirious, I envy them, but actually, they are my favorite YouTubers. That's why this is the name of my YouTube channel, Septic Delirious. An interesting book or a video game is often better than a social event. I mean, video games more better, but a book, I don't think so. So I'm very sorry if some of you guys are book persons. On a don't, let's just disagree a little bit. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. I agree with that. Next, okay. You rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Huh. Yes, I agree. You often find yourself lost in thought when you are walking in nature. I disagree in the middle. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. I disagree too. Because maybe they haven't seen the email kind of thing. I mean, like if they haven't seen your email, then why would you worry still, right? Plus, if you should actually life tip is you should always recheck what you say on your emails just to reassure or to be careful. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Sorry guys if you saw that. I totally agree. You do not let other people's influence your actions. I agree a little in the middle. Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. I agree too in the middle. More likely it's more on agrees. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities to your new workplace. I disagree a little bit because sometimes it actually knows since I'm like stuff. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. Actually, I would like to be a careful planner, or more likely, I'm a careful planner. Because more likely, if there's a project or some stuff, I take it step by step. That's my tactics or solutions in order for some things to be fixed or to be taken care of already. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I mean, I can control them more, so I disagree. Enjoy being to social events going that involve dress up or roleplay activities. I mean, there is one social event coming up at school where more likely we'll have to interview some people, but I don't get. I mean, I like dressing up. I mean, not for roleplay activities, but actually sometimes as long as it's allowed, not to like the costume for a roleplay ain't a certain thing. So technically, I'll go and disagree with that a little. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. And we like to explore for reality, like some stuff that is real, not unrealistic. It was like finding a dragon. I mean, that used or more likely some children would find that, but as you grow up, you would learn that oh, there's not even this kind of thing, or was it even done? So technically, let's go. I mean, still, I would explore some stuff because you don't know. It might help the world. I mean, it might help you too. So let's just go and actually, I still agree a little. The first time there's a question that I answered that small. I would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. Sorry guys, I just woke up a little bit a while ago and that's why my voice is new or I can't even speak right. Even though in the last videos I don't speak right. So you would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. Disagree with that. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. I mostly disagree because you have already saw my bullet voice videos where I get so loud or I get so mad or pissed and I tend to shout. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. I mean, of course it's a business, so you must have very good performing employees if you don't want your business to be shut down or be closed. So let's actually just agree with that because we need perform employees, so you often contemplate the reasons for human existence. I mean, I'm actually very thankful that human exists because if we don't exist, no YouTubers will. There's not even the world today. I mean, the world today is being like a little bit corrupt. No offense, everybody, if that is happening to you guys, like global warming, climate change, stuff like that. I mean, it's not good, but I'm happy that humans exist. So, I mean, I disagree because all we need to know is that we're alive and we're right here. So, I mean, like we should care for the next generation, but still, we should be happy that we are just alive and here. Okay, logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. I mean, simple logic would be, I think, is what they're saying. Because logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. I mean, hearts cannot think. You can't store memories in them or any intellectual stuff on the heart. So I'll just agree a little bit on logic is more important. Keeping your oh my gosh, actually there's a logic question too, and I answered it logically. So for me it's actually agreeable. Lol, you see, sometimes they're hidden stuffs you don't even know to yourself already. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. I mean, I really care about this YouTube channel, so most likely my options shouldn't be open that much. I mean, open for games is good, but Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. Let's just disagree a tiny little bit. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest way to deal with the problem. Actually, suggests ways to deal with the problem. So I disagree. There we go. So we're almost there. I feel like that's going to go at 100. So it's just 10 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You rarely feel insecure. Yes, I do. I mean, I agree a little bit. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. I disagree with that so much. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. I mean, if it's teamwork, you should be right and you should be cooperative. Like, if you're right, it's more likely to be a suggestion instead of being the one that is taking care of all the ideas, because it shouldn't be all about you. It should be about everyone on the team. So I disagree with that. I think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. I agree. Because why would you even care about what they think about something? You feel, you should care, but you should be careful of what you say, okay? You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. I agree. You frequently misplace it. I disagree. Okay, let's go to the next question. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. I agree. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. I agree. You will not call yourself a dreamer. I mean, I am. I agree because I am already dreaming. Like, I'm a YouTuber, so I'm dreaming that, we could be successful. Everybody, like, going to the Subtitleers page, having at least 9 subscribers. Still not a lot, but for it's big already. Like, somewhere in the world, there's already 9 people. You usually find it difficult to relax when taking in front of many people. I mean, yes, it's nerve-wracking. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. I mean, if you have an experience and it did well on that day, or the past, I mean, if it's like successful, I mean, it's good to do that again, but it'll make nothing. Like, you have no originality. So I disagree with my experience. What? I disagree. You worry too much about what the people think. Yes, I disagree. I mean, I agree, lol. One more, okay? 1%. Stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. Actually, staying closer to the walls, it's more harder. So I might disagree a little bit. I have a tendency to procrastinate until there is not enough time to do everything. Okay, so if you don't know procrastinate, I don't have an actual idea, but for me, I think by the looks of this sentence, it's like keep on if if one, like one, there's a group project, right? And technically one member is like keeps on suggesting stuff, and you or two or more will um, procrastinate or make fun of it, try to make it like a laughing matter, or it doesn't care, or you don't care. But, more likely I do that a little bit. So yeah, at least you guys know about me, or you know something about me. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. Huh? I mean, very anxious. So I might agree with that, because sometimes I get stressed. You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. I definitely agree, because being powerful but nobody likes you, that's just wrong. So let's just go to this one too. I've always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things, example, in books, art, or movies. On movies, more likely. So I agree with that. Often takes you often now I don't usually. I mean, there was one time when this, if you look at often social situations where my family helped poor children, kind of thing. We fed them fast food, like it came to their mat very fast. But just kidding, but like we helped them. Technically, oh, so technically, there's a result already. Okay, so let us see this. Your personality type is Consul F. What is wrong with being like mine? This trait determines how we interact with our environment. Extroverted 59, introverted 41. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. So we're more likely to be observant, or we tend to observe stuff than being intuitive or being the one to do something. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. We feel 69% more than 31% of thinking, which is good. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making. 65% judging, 35% prospecting. So technically we do judge more, I guess. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. So assertive, so I'm gonna pretend, or I think that um assertive is like keeping your identity hidden than telling it to other people. So technically, I think that is it, or seriously, there, what the fetch? Okay, console, yeah. You wanna share the console, but oh, technically, I don't want to read this. It's very long, because I thought, what will this do? But oh, we went back. But I'm gonna end this episode here, or this video here. But tell me guys, what games or what kinds of tests, quiz you want me to take. Like, comment down below, or go to the Septicaliers Facebook page, then just share or post on the page that Septicaliers, I wanted to take this test, stuff like that, and linked it, because of course sometimes hard trying to find the exact same thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and please do share it with your friends, because it does help me a lot. But Again, I'm gonna leave this episode here, and I'll catch up to y'all later. Peace.